New 6-inch G.I. Joe retro figures coming from Hasbro. New Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle reveals from NECA Toys. DC Multiverse from McFarlane, and a whole lot more. So let's jump into it. Hey everybody, welcome to a Wednesday edition of TNI News. I'm JC, and this will likely be the final news video of the year. I don't foresee doing another video this week, which, obviously Friday is the last day of the year. So probably will not be talking to you guys again until 2022. But we do have a number of things I wanted to go on and share with you to round out this year. Some pretty exciting things from NECA, McFarlane, and Hasbro. So let's start off with Hasbro. And this is more, I guess we can call a rumor report. But thanks to listings that were found on Walmart's website via HisTank, it looks like Hasbro is going to be offering next year 6-inch retro G.I. Joe figures. So we don't have a whole lot of details. Again, just these two listings that have popped up on Walmart's website. But you may recall Hasbro had previously been doing a retro 3 3/4 inch line at Walmart, but then decided to do the O-ring stuff, which they're selling exclusively on Hasbro Pulse. At that point, they said the Walmart line was going on hiatus. But now, based on these new listings, it is looking like perhaps to compensate Walmart for that, they're now going to be giving them 6-inch retro figures to offer. Now, in my view, the most likely outcome for these are going to be some type of reissue of the 6-inch classified figures, maybe with slight paint deco changes, maybe some modifications, but for the most part, I would imagine these will be the same 6-inch G.I. Joe figures we've previously gotten, only now they will come on card backs that are more reminiscent to the 80s toy line. So, if you're a Mint-On card collector, this is definitely something you're probably going to be interested in. But I don't think these are going to be figures that if you missed out on and being their Walmart exclusives or looking like they're going to be Walmart exclusives, they may be hard to get. But I don't think they're going to leave like huge holes in your collection, which is good news. Now, the reason why, these look to be 6-inch figures is because the listings are priced at $22.99, which is the standard 6-inch figure price from Hasbro these days. Also, the dimensions listed on the figure descriptions are more in keeping with 6-inch figures than 3 3/4 inch. And the listings are using code names, but we've seen these code names used before, specifically with Lady J and Baroness figures. So that is likely what these two listings are for. I believe there might be a total of 4 figures in the first wave, but we have no indication of what the other 2 figures would be. Maybe Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow, I don't know. But again, to me, the likelihood is these are going to be essentially 6-inch classified figures reissued on the classic card backs, maybe with some slight paint deco changes, maybe with some slight modifications, but I really wouldn't expect too much of a difference between what we've already gotten. Now, in the case of like Baroness, of course, we've only gotten Baroness as a Target exclusive with the motorcycle, so this would be the first time that you would have a chance to get Baroness on a single card back and not have to get the vehicle as well. I'm not going to say it's going to be easier to get than the Target exclusive one, being it is Walmart, but I also wouldn't be surprised if Baroness doesn't get a regular general release in the classified line with the regular packaging at some point along with this retro version. So sounds kind of cool to me. I mean, the classic card backs, I think these will sell like hotcakes, but the main takeaway here is I wouldn't get too panicky or upset that these are Walmart exclusives, because I don't think you're going to see a tremendous amount of new figures offered here beyond just, getting the figures we've already gotten on classic card backs, and maybe, classic decos and stuff, which we've seen Hasbro do. Most of the more recent classified stuff are done in classic decos, but we saw Hasbro re-release Duke and Scarlet and the others with a more kind of classic deco already, but maybe even more so in this retro line. We'll just have to wait and see. These are not officially confirmed by Hasbro. Hasbro has not officially announced these, so hopefully those details will come soon. Okay, now let's jump over to Mattel. So just yesterday, Mattel revealed a number of new WWE figures releasing new images. I'm just going to go down these pretty quickly. If you want to get better looks at these figures, head over to TNI. We have a full gallery of images for these that were released yesterday. But in these reveals, we are seeing updated images for their Elite Series number 93, which includes figures of Seth Rollins, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, which those are the only two out of this wave that I'm familiar with. A character named T-Bar, Raquel, and then this one, I'm probably going to butcher this name, but Cesario. Again, I probably butchered that name, but not familiar with him at all. But that is, those are your Elite Collection Series 93. Then for Basic Series number 128, we are getting Edge, Big E, Sasha Banks, and Raul Mendoza. Then for Battle Packs, we're getting the Street Profits. For the Ultimates line, we are getting Dave Bautista. So this is they announced this figure previously, but this is our first real look at the actual figure. And then finally for Bend and Bash, we're getting Kofi Kingston, Undertaker, Drew McIntyre, and Bobby Lashley. Also from Mattel, real quick, we got this new image for the upcoming Masterverse Revelation Trapjaw figure. This is a deluxe figure. Now this figure has been up for pre-order for a while now. It's available at places like our sponsors Entertainment Earth and Big Bad Toy Store. The figure is actually slated for release next month in January. So with this new image, it shows the figure in the packaging, and in the packaging we can see the figure is displayed with its more classic look. So it's actually our first time we're seeing this figure with the more classic look. It comes with accessories, so you can have the figure either in that more techno cult leader look that he had in the Revelation series, or again, you can have him displayed with his more classic look. So hopefully we will get more images, better quality images. This package image isn't super high res, so hopefully we'll get better looks at this one in the very near future. Again, being the figure is supposed to be released sometime next month. Now switching gears to NECA Toys, so I've got a number of things I want to share with you on that front. So going back to Christmas Eve, NECA teased or released package imaging for one of their Gargoyles figures, the Bronx figure, which we had previously seen, but this is our first time seeing the packaging. But on the back of the packaging, we actually got revealed for the first time 3 more figures coming in the line. So the 3 figures revealed on the back include Lexington, Brooklyn, and Broadway. Now, no word on when those figures will be actually released or solicited, or when we'll get more details on them. But again, based on the packaging, we can see those figures are coming, and they definitely seem to be going full force with the Gargoyles, which is pretty cool. Also on Christmas Eve, they released this teaser for a new Krampus figure coming in 2022. Based on the movie. No word on whether this is going to be like a 7-inch or 8-inch scale figure. Coming in their Universal Monsters accessory set is this sarcophagus for the mummy, and so this is our first look at that. No word exactly on when this accessory set is going to be offered, but they've mentioned that it's coming before, and again, this is going to be one of the accessories included with that. And then speaking of accessory sets, they also showed off a new Einstein figure for their Back to the Future line. Again, they've said that they're going to be doing an accessory set for Back to the Future, and Einstein is going to be included, and he has the stopwatch around his neck and everything. So definitely a pretty cool one to add to your Doc Brown and Marty figures. And then finally for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, we got some additional looks at the upcoming Neutrinos 3-pack. Now I talked about this set along with some other figures that they showed off in their 12 days of downloads when they revealed the one for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Now these new images of the Neutrinos come via the folks at Flush who did an interview with NECA. I'll put a link to that interview if you want to check it out. They confirmed that the Neutrinos will be offered as a 3-pack, so it wasn't terribly clear how they were going to be released, but 3-pack it is, and they're going to come with a number of accessories. So they're going to include each figure is going to have multiple pairs of hands. You're going to get the hoverboards, the Dimension X cable box as seen in one of the episodes with them, a baby Tribble, the Gribbix character, a freeze ray gun, a neutrino finder device, and another tracking device as well. So chocked with quite a few accessories. This will be coming out sometime next year. Will be released at Target. I don't know if they'll make it available online as well, though I suspect they probably will. But when those details do become available, I'll be sure to pass them on to you. They also in the interview confirmed that the other new figure that we saw, the Crooked Ninja Turtle Goon, is going to be included with the Rock Soldier Infantryman. So that'll be a 2-pack army builder. Again, released at Target, maybe online as well. We'll have to wait and see. But that one's coming next year. The Usagi Jumbo figure, which is going to be a deluxe figure that has been confirmed as a deluxe figure now, should be out early next year. And I believe I mentioned this last week, but if not, they said this would be definitely available on the NECA website as well as at Target stores. Okay, now let's end things off with some McFarlane toy news. And I've got a couple of reveals on that front for DC Multiverse, as well as some new listings that popped up on Amazon this week. So the listings that have popped up on Amazon, these were actually available for a short time for pre-order yesterday, but have since sold out. But the listings include, and these are all things that I've talked about previously, but the listings that popped up on Amazon include a DC Multiverse Batman Who Laughs as Batman, Batman vs. Hush 2-pack, Superman Jonathan Kent Future State, CW Flash from Season 7, and then finally listed as a vehicle as is the Joker Dragon. So and that one, according to Amazon, is going to cost $30. So no images have yet been made available for these, but being they're up on Amazon now, we will probably get those images probably early next year. Maybe even as soon as this year. I don't know. They have been doing some preview images, releasing some preview images, which I'm going to talk about here. But again, those all popped up, listings and pre-orders popped up on Amazon and quickly sold out yesterday. And even though they sold out yesterday, I mean, when these get official, these are not Amazon exclusives. And when these get officially solicited, when we get the full images and everything, Amazon will relist these again. So, you know, they do this often where they put them up and then like in very limited numbers and they sell out. And then when you know, they kind of jump the gun, and then when they get officially solicited, then they'll relist them. And then other places like our sponsors, Big Bad Toy Store and Entertainment Earth and such, will be carrying them as well. And then on Christmas Day, they released this preview image of that DC Multiverse Endless Winter Wave that I've talked about previously, that is going to include the Frost King Build-A-Figure. So we had previously seen the preview image for Aquaman, which is essentially a standalone figure. But these figures are all part of one wave. Each of the regular figures comes with a Build-A-Figure piece, again for the Frost King, the main bad guy in the Endless Winter storyline. And we can see all 4 figures in the wave here, which includes Batman, John Stewart Green Lantern, Wonder Woman, and Black Adam. So again, I've told you about these before, but this is our first look at all the figures. These will probably go up for pre-order maybe next week sometime, definitely early next month. And at that point, we will get more detailed images and such when that happens. And of course, I will bring that information to you when it does. And then finally, yesterday, they revealed another preview image. This is another figure we've seen overseas listings for. I've talked about previously. It is the Arkham Asylum Titan Joker figure, which is a mega figure, so it is a bigger scale figure. This is, DC Collectibles did this version of Joker several years ago, which is a beautiful figure. It is, I doubt this one is going to be as nice as the DC Collectible one. I mean, this one doesn't look bad, but that DC Collectible one was a masterpiece, and probably is going to be, bigger than this one, even though this is a mega figure. But they are doing Titan Joker for the DC Multiverse line, and again, no other details have been released, as in when it'll go up for pre-order or such, when we'll get more images, but probably early next month we'll see more on this one. Okay, so that's it for today. I'd love to hear your thoughts on everything I talked about down in the comments section below, and like this video if you're so inclined, and please think about subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. I'd really appreciate it. You should also hit that bell notification so you're alerted every time I upload a new video. Now, as I mentioned at the beginning of this video, this probably will be my last video of 2021. Next time you see me, it'll be 2022, I imagine. I don't expect a whole lot in the way of news stuff to come out. I am probably going to maybe do some top 5 stuff, but probably not going to do it until the start of the new year. I actually, over the course of the next few days, I'm planning on doing a remodeling project from what you see behind me. I'm pretty excited about it. So that's what I'm going to be doing over the course of New Year's, is doing a lot of rearranging and such, and some additions and stuff. So next time you see me, hopefully behind me here will look quite a bit different and better for the most part. So I look forward to sharing more about that. I'll probably do a walkthrough and stuff when it's all done. And then at that point, I will share my thoughts on my favorite figures and toy lines for 2021. But stay safe out there. Have a great New Year's. Be safe out there, whatever you're doing for New Year's. And hopefully you had a great holiday this past week, a great Christmas, got some cool stuff under the tree. But like I said, stay safe this weekend. And until next time, guys, I'll catch you later. Hey, thanks for watching today's video, and be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and hit that bell notification so alerted every time I upload a new video. And be sure to head over to the Toy News International and Marvelous News message boards communities. It's a great place to talk toys and win cool contests like $100 store credits to Big Bad Toy Store. And remember, action figures are great.